art is human expression at a just very fundamental level. And I think that's incredibly important. You're not just turning out a product or a spreadsheet or all those things are important too. But to take time and reflect on the human condition and take time and try to create beauty for beauty's sake, I think it's very important. It makes us more sensitive human beings and compassionate human beings. I mean, all the way through time and every civilization, there's been music and art. And in today's world, it's a complex time. It's one of the most divisive times that I've ever lived in as an adult. And for me, I feel grateful and privileged that I get to do music and get to work with students who are passionate and who want to create and want to feel and want to understand and be in an environment that brings people together. And I think that is really important. And we have less and less of that. I always wanted to teach. I was the kid that was in elementary school staying in from recess, helping the kid the next day who had been sick make up whatever he had done. So I always wanted to teach and help, you know. And then I got into music and I'm like, oh, great idea, you know, be a music teacher and teach something that I felt so passionate about and let me feel as a kid, you know, in a different way than all my other classes. And I was a good student, but let me feel things in a different way than all my other classes. And so I wanted to share that with people. I love kids, I love people, I love music, I love art, and one thing led to another. We're living in a very fractured time, and it's oppressive. I mean, I think everybody feels it. Everybody I know that I've talked to feels it. I think students feel it. There's no difference. And I just thought, what can we do in this privileged time that we do have to mitigate that? And I was reminded of a quote by Leonard Bernstein. And to paraphrase, it says, in times of violence or tragedy, the one thing that he knew that we could do is create music more profoundly and more beautifully and with more intensity. And it's really to soothe the spirit, the human spirit. And I thought, that really resonates with me. And so I tried to think of a piece that we could do and just kind of play once and then do it without having to rehearse it a ton. And Amazing Grace sort of transcends every religion. I didn't want to make it about religion. Just transcends everything and kind of goes to the human spirit to me. And we have a fantastic arrangement of it that Frank Kelly did that many people know in the band community. And it's a very close-knit and fragile network of humanity, and we should respect that. And so that was our sort of reaction to that. I think all of them would tell you that I'm passionate. And I think if they see passion, that is a great thing. And I think all of them would say that. Some of them may not like a piece I pick, or may not like this or that, or they're, you know, whatever it is. But I try to use my passion and try to make them feel or understand why we're doing what we're doing. Not just do it, but I want them to understand why. And I want them to think about how to do it. And if they get those two things in there, the why and the how, why are we playing this, why are we performing for an audience, and how do you do that, and how do you help elicit that as sort of a musical team, if you will,